We love seeing all the photos that you guys sent in to us of your snow day today. Jacqueline's sending this one in of her little Dallas, giving a helping hand in the snow out there. Also, Samantha Hurst sending this one in from Salem, Indiana, where we saw the most snowfall total of 3 inches. And there's the picture to prove it. Let's look at Max HD radar and see that we are seeing the very last bit of the snow move through. Temperatures across the region cooled off quite a bit to our south. If you're in Campbellsville, you're already at 69, still clinging on to the lower 80s in southern Indiana. Tracking some much needed rain right now on Max HD radar across Kentuckiana. Moving northeast at 40 miles per hour, just about to cross over I-65. Thankfully not severe and really not bringing us that much rainfall total. Let's put a track on it and see when it's going to get to your location. 22 minutes to LaGrange, 34 to Bedford, and 44 minutes until it reaches you in Newcastle. Zooming out here, this is the leading edge of much colder air to come.
Why did you decide to go long sleeves here?
Well, I thought that I had learned my lesson, but it turns out I just can't win because we've been tossing the football back
But you
there.
said you're comfortable in the long sleeves.
Definitely. I think either way it'd be good.
Oh, well, I've been inside all day, so I'm not having too many problems. But the second I step outside, I'm going to be in trouble. I'm right there with you, Renee. Here's Futurecast showing the wind chills for later on this evening and into the overnight hours. Seeing single digits almost everywhere by 1 a.m. 11 degrees in Bardstown, 10 there in E-Town. That's still very cold. Now these are the feel-like temperatures for the morning. Extremely frigid air in our viewing area. Negative wind chills there in southern Indiana. The rest of us, 0. Shepherdsville, 1s, 2s, and 3s across the board south of the metro. Now if you're sending your kids off to the bus stop in the morning, you are going to want to send them off looking a little bit like this, especially if you have pets as well. Bring them inside. Don't leave them out there for long. You can get frostbite in as little as 30 minutes with these very chilly temperatures. Numbness, joint stiffness, shivering, and trouble speaking are all symptoms of frostbite and hypothermia. Make sure if you're experiencing any of those, get inside as soon as possible and warm up. Hey, your full forecast is coming up right after the break, especially south of Louisville. So taking it into our 7-day forecast, storms, more storms.
Put on layers and it's perfect out here right now.
And it's the dog days of fall. Who do you have here?
This is Camille, my little old lady.
For once, and then falling rapidly to freezing and then below freezing by Friday and keeping this Arctic air around for the foreseeable future. Along with these cold temperatures, we have lots of rain chances the next few days. Enjoy your Saturday, 0% chance tomorrow. We've got warmer weather on the way, 70s Thursday and Friday. But don't get used to it. We do have a winter chill in the forecast for this weekend.
Bring a blanket. I see some people already in the stands with some warm fleece blankets. Not a bad idea.
We've been getting a lot of questions around here about whether or not we're going to see a white Christmas this year or not. No, the short answer is no, probably not. Now, we do only see a white Christmas about 10% of the time in our viewing area. This is due to the specific flow that's really trending over a lot of the Midwest. The day before Thanksgiving is a big travel day. Keep that in mind. Thanksgiving Day is drying out, though. It'll just be a bit chilly and in the mid-50s for Black Friday shopping. Yeah, Ben, as everyone's preparing to hit the roads tomorrow, this is definitely something to keep in mind as one of the biggest traveling days of the year. Off to our west is this low-pressure system with a bunch of rain that will be moving in by early tomorrow morning.
Christina?
Thanks, TG. Well, unfortunately, looks like Mother Nature is hitting the rewind and repeat button on Kentuckiana for the next several days. Yep, you guessed it, hot and humid yet again. We'll see our best chance for rain on Thursday. Max HD radar, we're just seeing some passing clouds throughout Kentuckiana. Not much going on yet. Temperatures right now, lower 30s in the metro, 27 degrees LaGrange, 28 there in Shelbyville. Let's take a look at Futurecast, see just how cold it's going to get. Later on this evening, pretty much teens all across the board here in Kentuckiana. But this is the factor that's going to make it feel so very cold. Your wind chill values for tomorrow morning, sending those kids off to the bus stop or heading to your morning commute. Negatives all across the board in southern Indiana. The rest of us, 0, 1, 2s, and 3s is how it will feel first thing in the morning, 8:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. Make sure to bundle up if you're heading outdoors at some point in the morning. Forecast tonight, 14 degrees, breezy and cold. We'll see those frigid single-digit wind chills for your morning, and then really not warming up much at all. 24 degrees for your forecast tomorrow. bitterly cold, 20 degrees below average. Here's your 7-day forecast. Tomorrow, 24 degrees. Take a look at that overnight temperature, 15 degrees. Into Friday, a bit more mild before Saturday's big warm up, 62 degrees. Now, but the majority of the snow is already off to our east, as we can see there. So let's move into Futurecast and see what exactly is behind all the snow that we got today. Well, the answer is very frigid air. So we're going to be in the teens overnight tonight in all of our viewing area. And then for your morning commute, sending those kids off to the bus stop, if they do have school, you're going to want to bundle them up. We're going to be in the single digits, Bedford, North Vernon, and the rest of us in the lower teens. Keep that jacket on for all of the day tomorrow because we're not warming up much at all. We'll be in the teens in most areas, and then of course 20 Louisville, 20 Shepherdsville tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Bottom line here is that the snow will be ending by about 9 or 10 o'clock tonight, but some refreezing on those untreated roads, some back roads, country roads is possible, so just beware if you're hitting the road later on. Some bitterly cold air is going to persist other than that for the next few days. Let's take a look outside with our Morgan HD camera network view. Temperatures across our area in the teens in southern Indiana, the rest of us in the lower 20s. Forecast tonight, 15 degrees, very cold with that snow ending here in the next few hours. And then tomorrow, not much better, 23 degrees. We'll see some peaks of sunshine, but other than that, we're just staying very cold for the next few days in the 20s into Sunday. And then on Monday, getting a bit more mild at 42 degrees. And then into Tuesday, as we get more mild, we'll be bringing in those rain and storm chances heading into the middle to late part of your week. And since we do love seeing those photos you guys have sent in, I thought I'd include one of my own. This is Camille out there in the snow. She blends in perfectly with that white fluffy snow. So if you do have any more photos you'd like to send in, feel free to tweet me at CE_Andress or send them in to your photos at WHAS11.com. Good evening, Kentuckiana. I'm Christina Andress here with your weather headlines for this evening. We'll be dry and chilly tonight, but look out for some patchy fog on your morning commute tomorrow. We've got warmer weather on the way, 70s Thursday and Friday, but don't get used to it. We do have a winter chill in the forecast for this weekend. Temperatures right now are in the upper 50s here at both airports, and all across Kentuckiana we're seeing 52 in Cordon and 54 there in Springfield. On Max HG radar, we're completely dry and mostly clear for this evening. So let's take it into Futurecast. Tomorrow morning, waking up a bit chilly, as you can see, 37 there in Bardstown by 8 o'clock, and then throughout the afternoon, we're getting up to 64 degrees at 4 o'clock at most areas, and then tomorrow night, going into the overnight hours, again starting off the day quite chilly in the upper 30s in some locations, 37 there in Mumfordville, and then having a beautiful day on Thursday, getting up to the 70s, and we'll be at 68 by 5 o'clock on Thursday. Here's your forecast tonight. 42 degrees, we'll have a clear sky, it'll be bright with that nearly full moon that's out there. And forecast tomorrow, 67 degrees, be mostly sunny and pleasant, and a really nice day ahead. Here's your 7-day forecast. Tomorrow, 67 degrees, 75 Thursday and Friday, and then a rain chance late on Friday may linger into Saturday morning. Look at that cool down, 48 degrees, and even cooler, I'd call it cold, on Sunday, 43 degrees, and continuing that cool trend for the middle of the work